Morning, guys. I wanted to post a second video today because I found an article that mentions us by name, and it's not in a good way, so let's check it out. It's from Psychology Today. It says, Men's Fear of Women in History and Myth. The new men's movement is just the latest example of men's fears of women. I have to say this piece was pretty long, and it had a lot of stuff about history and how men manifest their fear of women. But it was the end of it that really got my attention, and I'll show you that. She wrote, the current and one of the most disturbing manifestations of men's fears of women is the advent of the new men's movement. While the original men's movement of the 1960s framed itself as feminists and allies of women, this men's movement is shockingly hostile towards women or anything related to feminine. Any man in the movement who identifies as feminist is attacked as a traitor, a feminazi. There is a large online group called Men Going Their Own Way, which advocates for men learning to live their lives without needing women in any way. Their paranoid vision is of a world that is gynocentric, with men as victims of a system that favors women and persecutes men. Some of their claims include that there is no such thing as a wage gap, that marriage is a form of slavery for men, that men are arrested in domestic violence disputes even when the woman has clearly been the aggressor, and that men have been forced to pay child support for children proven by DNA evidence not to be their biological children. Well, she says we're paranoid of a gynocentric world that is designed to favor women. Then the genius lists all the proof in the next few sentences. I mean, it's hard to argue this stuff. While it's tempting to overlook the largely baseless claims of a group like these, we ignore them at all at our own peril. The pain of the emotional suppression, disconnection, and loneliness these groups are expressing is real. And if we don't find a way of acknowledging and responding compassionately to that pain, it will continue to be acted on out in these angry, destructive ways. Well, this is where the author crosses the line. Calling our claims baseless and labeling us as disconnected and scared is just her defense against their own hypocrisy. But trying to associate hate and violence to a group is just a way to segregate them, to try and censor them. So guys, we have to be careful what we post online because the bloodsuckers are out there. They're on the prowl. You know, ancient men told stories of demons and sorcerers to help people avoid the pitfalls of life. Fear is a powerful motivator. Maybe all the stories of evil female seductress are based on a man's experience. It's just a warning of the doom that awaits if you try to tame the beast. But that's all I got. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll talk to you soon.